gone through a lot to get where they are today. Before the Civil War, women had jobs, but not like the jobs they have today. Here we have some images of what work used to look like for women. We have some cleaning utensils and a lovely woman slaving over a hot stove. This represents what it used to be like for women. Their jobs were to stay home and cook and clean and watch the kids, of course. But that all changed post-Civil War. The government started to use propaganda like such all over the world. This is Rosie the Riveter, if you didn't know. This image represented women moving into jobs, the same jobs that men had.
It looks like we have 80% of a dollar to represent the wage gap between men and women. And next up is half a dollar to represent the even larger wage gap between white men and Hispanic and Latinx women. Hispanic and Latinx women receive 53% of what white men receive. And next we have a stop sign. Studies show that 53% of women in leadership positions have experienced sexual harassment. And a name tag. Women in the workplace face several microaggressions that people really look past their name and consider, like being addressed by their first name instead of Ms., Mrs., Doctor, or any other formal titles. This happens a lot in the education and medical industry.
We got our love pop ring. You're 16 and you're married to some stranger. Around the world, over 60 million little girls are child brides, meaning that they were married before the age of 18. That don't taste too good. Next on our unboxing, congrats sis, you pregnant. But the downside is, every 90 seconds, a woman dies of pregnancy or giving childbirth. This is a constant issue because most of these deaths are preventable, and due to gender discrimination, women aren't given the proper care when they're pregnant or whenever they're giving childbirth, specifically Black women. Ooh, and last but certainly not least, a pill bottle for all your troubles. Did you know that 1 in 7 women ages 16 to 24 are diagnosed with PTSD, and most of these diagnoses come from physical and sexual violence and abuse.